we know how important it is to have the right lawyer in your corner. And let us introduce you to Amber Guymon. Good morning, Amber. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Give me a little background about you and the law firm.
Sure. I began this law firm in 2009. I just graduated law school, back end of the recession. And so when I graduated, I had 2 little children at home and not very many options with all the hiring freezes. So I did, out of necessity, start my own law firm. It was just me back in the day, dropping my kids off 5:59 a.m. at daycare, not picking them up until 5:59 p.m. and learning how to hustle and become not only the best attorney I could be, but also an entrepreneur and a member in society that actually wants to help and provide services to those in need.
Yeah. You are talking family law is what you really help out a lot with, don't you?
Yes, we practice primarily family law here. It keeps us really busy. It's an area that everyone who works here, our entire team, feels very fulfilled giving to the people who are going through difficult times in their lives. We have a tremendous staff, very patient with our clients. It's usually a very tough time for them. We have 3 attorneys here, all of them very solution-oriented. That's part of our value here is to provide solutions, creative solutions. Oftentimes, you don't want to wait until you get to court and let a judge decide your case because they have less ability to be creative in their solutions and to come up with, outcomes that might benefit the children a little bit more than just your standard dad gets X time, mom gets X time, and so forth.
Yeah. I like what you said about making sure that the families are finding their needs and you guys listening to them. And the best part you just said is that making sure that maybe you might not even have to get to court because, again, we're in a time that you guys had to accommodate families. What did you have to do to make some changes?
Lots of changes. As most of you are aware, there's very limited access to get into court. So just like we're talking here today on this screen, this is how we're talking to judges and witnesses in cases when we have virtual trials. It's a little bit complicated and complex, not only in obtaining a good idea of credibility and being able to manage the system, being new for most people. But what we've done for our families is not only did we reach out to our past clients, we pride ourselves on having long-term, lifelong relationships with our clients. Often they end up coming back to hopefully settle disputes, sometimes needing court again to settle matters with their ex. And so we reached out to them, gave them a lot of information about COVID, put the resources up on our website. We've conducted care calls every month. For the clients who have been diagnosed with COVID, we've tried to provide meals and whatever help we could. It's very important that you have good communication with your former spouse or the children's other parent during these times. And the court has set forth some guidelines. So we try to help facilitate those communications and make it a little easier on our clients.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up, and I don't mind saying that when I went through my divorce, our best tip was to sit down, the 2 of us, and put our differences aside and talk a little bit. What is one tip that you can give those who are going to be sitting down probably and having to go through divorce?
Absolutely, and I'm a mediator as well, so I love mediation. I think it is the best format out there for resolving disputes. But when I am the attorney and I've got clients, considering filing for divorce, my best advice is to get advice sooner than later. Even if you're not ready to file, we can help guide you through the process. Things like don't make big decisions like purchase of a home or signing off a disclaimer deed for the marital residence to your other spouse. We encourage our clients and future clients to conduct themselves honorably. That makes our job a lot easier in the end. And we can give you some very good realistic advice. We don't like to make promises that we can't keep. Family court is a tough area to practice in, and it's better for us to be realistic with you, give you the possible outcomes, and help guide you through that process just from where you stand and looking at your unique facts. So the best thing to do is get advice early, keep a list of questions and notes of things you might want to discuss with an attorney. Make sure you're well informed of your financial circumstances. And yes, as always, remove yourself from any escalating situations.
That's great advice. Where can people find more about you and the law firm?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to GuymonLaw.com. That's Guymon, not Diamond. That's how I got the nickname Diamond. Anyway, GuymonLaw.com. Our website has resources for COVID, answers to some other questions, and gives you some information about all three of us attorneys here and our staff.
So perfect. Amber, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for your time.